Hey guys, it's Eileen here, and I was just kind of like looking over my scraps, and I'm thinking, okay, free play time. Let's have where I'm playing with some of my stuff here. This is like my layered paper, just a chunk of that, and some paper hearts, and I'm like drying them, crumpling them. I wet this one with glycerin and water and crumpled it up. And just different pieces of scraps and stuff that I have all over my table. I've made some stuff using my moss, this this moss stuff and whatever. So yeah, I want to just share that with you guys. So I'm gonna throw this. At the beginning of my video, but I do this whole thing like in 2 seconds here. You're gonna see it from, I don't even have this made. So this is what I made with these scraps right here. So I punched out this with this oval punch on my cardboard here, like scrap cardboard, and just talking through here with you guys and probably being really boring. Sorry for that. And oops, I moved my love. See, it's not even dry yet. I moved my love. I moved my love. Can you believe I moved my love? Anyway, so there's my love. You can see it. So I thought, Valentine's embellishments or whatnot. There's the cardboard punch out, some Easter, or not Easter grass, but mossy grass. I have it on tags so then I could post it up on I have a big blanket over my window, and I post all my embellishments I make up there. So then when I look up, I have these paper tags I can make, like tons and tons and tons of them. I have the thing on my Cricut, and then I can see them. So it's easy to have, if you make paper tags, or you even just panels of, paper, and pin it to your pin board, or, I have a quilt, like I said, over my window, so then I could just pin it to that. And I have these embellishments to look up and grab something. So, layered stuff. This is my burlap. I just cut a little piece off of that, and layered scrap papers that I've had put away and things like this that I keep. So yeah, I stamped this out and made a bunch of these. You'll see that I talk about that a little bit there, and just make a bunch to give away, and then I made a bunch just to have. And so yeah, you guys, so this is just the 3 that I made, and hope you guys like it. Oh, I also made this little one here that I didn't quite do anything with it, but I mean, it's something to throw on something. You can even see it with the Easter grass behind it. Or, it's not Easter grass, darn it. It is moss. But anyways, so keep watching, and I hope you guys like it. Talk to you. Okay, I'm looking at my like really old stash of stuff here, and I need to find some white, and I'm like getting really low on paint. What is this? White. That's good. Get some of that on there. I'm gonna have to refill. I'm just gonna use my fingers. Probably not the greatest idea, but going to do it anyway. I put a little much on there too. Yay! There's my white, and I have my alcohol spray here. I'm running low on just the plain one here. Gonna grab my pad of paper, grab my sheet. There we go. So I'm just playing, like I said, I'm going to work on some embellishments. So I have it dry now. I'm going to throw some ink on it. And I'm just going to use my alcohol sprays that I made with marker and alcohol from the Dollarama. dry that up. Going to add some blue and green. We'll go for the green first a little bit. A little bit of the blue. It's like a lighter blue. And I'm going to dry that up. This is how this piece is looking so far. It's pretty cool. I'm going to add a little bit of black. Perfect. So I did this with the color. It's kind of cool. I know my hands are taking away from the effect maybe, but I think it's pretty cool. So I'm just, like I said, playing. I'm going to ink the outer edge with archival ink, and I'm going to, I think, punch out a heart and add it to this. Just because. It's pretty cool. And like I said, I was just testing out my punch to see if I could punch out the cardboard. And I'm going to play with these two in a little bit here, but grab my heart. Okay, so I have another scrap paper here, and I am just going to, I'm going to try this, see how this looks. It's got some writing there. Flip it over on this side, because I'm not sure what I want. So I'll kind of look at it. And since that paper was out, oh, and I got this one too. This one's kind of cool, so I'm going to play with some hearts here. This one's got a nice color. There we go. You guys can see these papers, these hearts right here, how they look. What I am thinking about doing is wetting them, so I'm going to grab, I have so much scraps here because I've been just doing so much, and sometimes it's hard to put everything away when you want everything out. And I have my scraps here, so I'm going to put a little bit of, this is too much stuff in my way for my video. Sorry guys, move it back, move it back. Water and glycerin. I actually used it on this paper on a recent tutorial on flowers, making a flower, so it does work on this paper. And I'm just going to crunch it up. There we go. Now I'm going to open it up. It's going to be really, see how rough I was with it. Maybe I was with too rough. Oh yeah. Let's see. What damage did I do? Not too bad. Looks pretty cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry these guys up. A couple of them are pretty rough, but I think I can fix that up. I'm going to dry them up using my duct tape dispenser thing roll. Hold them in there so they don't fly around. So hold on a sec. Now they're nice and crispy and dry. Can you hear that? So that's pretty cool. I think it's going to be cool. And I'm just, like I said, randomly making some embellishments. Not putting too much thought into it, guys. I'm just using hearts because it's becoming February very soon. That might be too much ink in there. I could use brown next time. That might just be too much. I don't know. Actually, it suits it with this one. If I were to do this one, it might be too much, depending on what I use for this. Let's try a brown one. Let's see how that looks. Might be a little more subtle. So, playing with your scrap papers and just not having any idea what to do and grabbing your punches and just doing something is, you know, mindless and fun, because you could just like, and if you don't like it, it's not a big deal. So I actually like the brown ink. This is I think it's suede. I have to read it. So yeah, it's coming out nice. You can put these on tags, whatever, you know. You can even ink some up here. So I have my little birdie ink here, and I know it's not going to be like showing on these little pieces, but the background script on this ink is going to look pretty neat on the he's got some stuff happening on him anyway, some swirly doos, but that's kind of cool. You can see my bird ink everywhere, but if I put this close, you might be able to see some of the writing, on there. This one's more clear. That script is just from the inking just now, so that's cool. So could throw him like that onto there like that. This is the brown one, looks really nice on there too because it's a different background. I like that actually, so I'm going to use that. There's an embellishment I just made. Woohoo! For no reason, just because. So there's something really cool I could put on something that's totally different and unique. So I'm going to try something with this one. Let's see here. This one right here is my next one I'm going to attempt something with, and I wonder if brown will look good on here, if it will show. Right now it's not showing too much, but it's getting my edge from white to a little color on it, so it's not so, because that's where I punched out, so that's pretty okay. So I like that. I have, oops, gotta turn that down. Sorry guys. I have a baggie here full of, a bunch of baggies here. I actually wasn't sure how I was gonna package them, but anyways, I have this baggies here full of these plates that I have made. These, I'll show you. So I made these, stamped them out with the metal stamp, and I burnt the plates to change the color on them, and these are from pop cans. So they're really cool. So I could use that on there. Let's see if I can find one I kind of want a little bit bigger. Here, this one's a little bit larger. I'm making some for some Happy Mail and stuff too, so that's why some of them are packaged, but I'm making tons. Okay, so there it is. So that would be cute across there. Even with layered look like that. So let's see, even with just that, well, I'm going to grab that short one too again. Shorter one. Making up my mind, because now might fit on the heart a little bit better. Yeah. There's another embellishment that I made. So let's throw that together. Just random things that you put together. And sorry guys if I'm not in view, I'm just horrible that way lately. We could even just do it like, I don't know, we gotta make it. play around with it. I'm not sure now. I'm not happening it. It's not happening. Let's see here. Keep playing with it. There we go. That could be another one right there. Just throwing some cardboard back there, just a piece. Could even throw a little bit more back there, so I'm going to take that off, rip off a chunk, throw it on there to make it a little bit more higher. This is just going to be right behind the heart, just to give it a 3D look, even though I could use Pop Dot, but hey, cardboard, scraps, free. So you can use that. I hope you guys can hear me. I know I'm not being totally loud. Oh, I've got to work on that, but there's another one. It might look better if I darken the edges with the black rather than just the brown. I'm gonna do that now, even though it's kind of late, but it's not too late, because it'll still go on the parts that are showing. There we go. So you could just even do like a paper word across a heart. Doesn't have to be a metal plate. It's just what I had made. So let's see here. Maybe I could add a little color to it. I don't know. Dry that up. I'm just playing, right guys? So I'm going to heat that up. I didn't quite get that blue sticking out as much as I want, because in the background you can see some of that teal, but I just thought of something. I have this teal paint here that I made a while ago, and it's pretty dry, but I still have a little I could just touch onto this metal, and just that's what I need. All I need is just a little touch. It's like really dry in here. It's okay, I can use it like a paste and just kind of, it's really dry in here, see? But you can still use it a little bit, right? So, okay. There we go. Now I have some of that teal pulled from the front to the back right here where it is. I can even add a little bit more in the back. There we go. That's it. I like that. So there's another embellishment. Okay, so for this one, I don't know. I'm going to ink it now because I seem to like the ink on it. So I am going to ink it with the black. So it's very sharp. And it shows. That's nice. I have this bin here I pulled out for this, so I'm going to see what I can find in here. And look at this, there's a thank you. And it's kind of some scrap and I messed up or something on there, but that could go on there. There's a scrap of snowflakes or stars or something like that. And I have some scrap paper like this. Script, but it's got nice paint on it, so that's nice. Keep looking, keep looking. I got a butterfly, I got a flower. Keep looking through some of the scraps. Oh, I don't know, I got that. Now this is interesting. I got this one here. I don't know. Let's take a look. Could always just play with it like this, layer it up. That green might be too much. Don't know. Gonna tear this very carefully on the top. Very carefully. So keep all your stamped words and whatnot because, hey, that could be cool. Ink it up a little bit here. I cannot remember what I used this for. But you never know what you can come up with. So here's, so far that doesn't look too bad, the thank you like this. I'm just gonna randomly add this. I'm gonna use this glue here. I'm gonna randomly add this paper here, and that's kind of random like that, just like I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the heart. The heart looks a little small for this one for me. I might have to save this one. Guys went in there and grabbed another scrap, and I think that that looks really sharp like this. So do I tear another tear in it? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to glue it on. After I ink it, I'm going to ink it the brown first because I'm not sure if I want the black. So I'm just going to ink it the brown. So you just got scraps lying around, just play with them. Just going to go my edge a bit more. If I'm wiggling the camera, I'm sorry. So that's pretty cool. So now I have it like this. I probably could add a little black now to tie it all in. Just a very little. Keep playing with it, move it around if you like it or not. I don't know if the heart goes in that one. So I kind of like this one and the way it's got the straight edge underneath the thank you and the straight edge at the bottom here, so I kind of going to put it like that. Who knows? But that's pretty cool. I like it. I like the color. And I might just play with a little blue on here. And I think that's good. And touch of black. Get the spotting in there. Just like that. I like that. Keeping all these for my scraps too, so don't worry about that. Okay, I'm gonna dry that up. Okay, so I just grabbed this out of my scraps, and I was just thinking, I was playing, and I was thinking maybe I could throw this onto something. That looks nice. Does that look nice? So yeah, play with it. See what you get. something in the background like that would look really nice. I'm actually going to cut another piece of cardboard here, and this is just playing around with scraps, guys. There's no, like I said, no reason for it. You'll probably see these things on some projects. So I'm just going to rip this side, I think. Well, I might want, I'll rip this side because I might want to keep some of the cardboard intact. Okay, so I'm catching myself. It's getting quiet again. There we go. I don't know. Let's see. What was I using this one for? This one right here can go like that. I'm going to whiten it up. So I'm just going to do like a whitewash. I'm not going to put all white. As much as my fingers can reach. Really, I'm not going to put it all the way in there. So that was that. I'm going to spray it with my black spray. Add some of that. Dry it up. Okay, so it's dry, and that's nice. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We're going to put this on here. I didn't really even check, like I said, for size. I'm just going to rip it up a little bit. It's a little too perfect, even though I didn't really measure anything, but it's just too perfect. There we go. Oh no, maybe I should use the brown side of the heart. Or no heart. No heart. That's a Care Bear thingy. It's a guy from Care Bear, the bad guy, isn't it? Okay, what can we do? What can we do? Okay, so I looked up and found my burlap's right there, just sitting up here, up right there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to snip a piece of burlap off of that. I'm not going to use the square I had cut for this particular piece, but now I have my moss here too, so I'm going to grab some of that. I'm going to throw some moss on there like that. That's what I'm going to do. And now that might require my hot glue gun being plugged in. So I'm waiting for my hot glue gun to dry. I'm just going to kind of pull apart my burlap. Kind of mess it up like that. I'm thinking something like that would look really neat. So I'm going to, any pieces that fall off, I'm just going to glue them down. Probably in the center there. And I might give it some darkness since I'm kind of sitting here waiting anyway. Thinking like that. Thinking something like that. So this is my layered paper, so that's pretty cool. I'm doing layers on this. Okay. This glue gun, it's got to get heated up. I think I'll just put some glue back here though for this. And there it goes. Because that won't take too much for the cardboard to stick to that. See, that would even look nice on there like that. stick this on there even just like that. That might even look better than with that and that. I think it will. Hot glue. Getting ready. Not extremely ready. Just plugged it in, so all that noise. Now I'm going to throw that on her like that. And I might need to put some kind of backing on this just to, and I'll use this green one because this is a, a lovely green. I have no idea why I had this green punched out. But it's going to be not even showing. I'm just going to use that as a backing to be able to glue it to something. So that's pretty nice. I like it. I'm thinking about putting a jewel on it. I'm not sure about black. I have a little bit of leftover bling right here too. That is this. Just a piece from something, and I like it. And I might just leave it like that. I think I will. Throwing it together, guys. It's not gonna hurt. Using up your scraps. And I'm gonna bend it a little bit here and just kind of make it like a wavy thing. Just like that. Just like that. Who knows what you can stick back here too. That could be too much. But if I rip it, see, it was just the edging of something that I tore or cut off. So now it's a piece of this, so now that's cool. I'm going to add that. Just this little piece. It's got a little silver embossing on it. It's probably why I kept that little piece. So that is what we have for that little embellishment. And I can just I'm going to stop the video for a second. I grabbed my a scrap piece of paper and my inks. I might just write the word love. I'm going to see how that works for writing that across one of the hearts. And how it looks. Ink it up. Throw it on there. I was going to put another believe, but I thought, well, I didn't make any love ones yet, so I wanted to try it and see how it looks, because I'm sure it always looks really good with the heart, right? Love, love, love. And then throw it on my heart here. So I'm just using another scrap paper here. And yes, it's not perfect because I got all the ink around, but whatever. It's going to be very good. I'm using different scissors than I normally use. Huge, huge, huge scissors. Well, I don't know if I want to make it that big. There we go. Make it go right here and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See, guys, I'm totally going nuts, right? You guys are like, ah. Okay, so I'm going to edge it a bit, ink it a bit, throw it on here, and I have a pretty nice embellishment right here. That's crazy. Crazy and nice. Just like that. And I know it seems like, wow, there's no effort to it, right? And sometimes art is just blah, comes out so easy, and it's so pretty. So I love it. This is scraps, and punches, and there we go. So you guys, please give it a try and make some lovely embellishment. And you know, you could just go on and make a whole bunch of little stamped out words: believe, love, laugh, you know, all those kind of things, home, and throw them to the side, ink them all different colors, and then one day you decide to make some embellishments that look pretty freaking cool. So it looks pretty awesome, and you feel that you have something to go to when you're, you know, when you make a project. Make a tag. I'm going to stamp it on here and see how that works, because it's crinkled. Let's see. L. Love. It might have the edges on there, but that's okay, because it's not perfection, this one. It's not a perfected card or whatnot. It's just some cool... And look at that. There we go. Now he's finished. Very cool. I can throw that on there. I don't know. It's too square. It's too perfect. So throw some moss behind it and have it on something. That is cute. Isn't that cute? Very cute. I'm going to throw it on moss, so I'm going to have to make something with this lovely craft moss, because now I want it on there. Play, guys. Have fun. Yeah. Go for it. I'm going to punch another card out just for that. Actually, cardboard. Cardboard. There's my instant oatmeal for one of my girls who loves this stuff. There we go. Putting it on the back. This video, I hope it's not too long. I keep going and going and going. So now I have something to sandwich it together. And now I can throw it, glue it on the back. I can even stuff it a little bit more. See, I'm not stuffing it, but I could be stuffing it more with this stuff here. And yeah, don't burn yourself. My cardboard's showing a little bit there. I should have flipped it the other way, because the back doesn't really matter. But that is it. So I hope you guys like this. Play with some stuff, and yeah, give it a try. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.